Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today we'll be working on these two stands. Now these are for a client. She brought them to me. They're wooden. There's some scuffs and scrapes on them, but she wants them painted in a champagne gold. So I'm going to have to sand it back and do the minor repairs on the feet. The dowels are out, so I'll be doing that repair. But I want to jazz him up a little bit, and I'm not quite sure what I want to do with him. But I do know the first thing I want to do is clean them up and get going. Today I'll be using Palmolive with Oxy to clean the piece. For those of you all out there who watch my channel, know that I normally upload videos every Wednesday and sometimes on Thursday. But I've been a little short uploading those videos. About a month ago, my husband suffered a major heart attack, which means I've been really busy. So I do apologize for not being consistent as usual, but just keep watching and hopefully soon we'll be back on track. And for all of you prayer warriors out there, please pray for me and my family. Now I'm going to go ahead and rinse the piece. My piece is clean and the wood is dry. Now I want to take a 220 grit sandpaper and I just want to scuff sand my piece. I'm starting with the back before I lay it flat to do the front side. I'm also going to go ahead and wipe away the dust before I flip it to the front side. As you can see, one of the bottom legs came off and we'll do that repair later. I'll then use the same damp cloth to wipe away all the dust and allow the piece to dry. I'll also do the same process to the other bookcase off camera and let them dry. As I stated before, my client wanted the champagne gold, and this is Rust-Oleum champagne gold paint. So I have that, and I also have the Rust-Oleum top coat in a clear satin finish. I'm going to start by mixing the two together and painting my first layer paint on the piece. Because my client planned on using these two pieces as a perfume holder, I want to make sure that it has a good top coat, and that is why I'm mixing the top coat in the paint. As you all can see, I'm using one of my favorite brushes, this short handle angle brush, to apply my first layer of paint. And then I'll switch over to a roller to get that smooth look. Because this piece has so many movable parts and little pieces to paint around, as I add my paint, I'm going back and touching up some of the spots that are more bare or transparent. And then I'll go over it again with my second coat of paint. I thought of testing out my new sprayer on this piece, but decided against it because it has so many moving parts. While the first coat of paint is drying, I'm going to take my wood glue, add it to the dowel before replacing the feet. Here's a look at the other shelving unit. One of the feet has two of the dowels still on it, and the other one dowel has been broken off in half, and one is inside the unit. So what I've done was sawed off the cut or broken part of the unit. I took it off, and now I'm going to use 1.5-inch nails to nail it in along with wood glue. Once I have my wood glue on the dowel and the leg, I'll attach it, drill a pilot hole, and nail in the nail. On the other one, I'll add wood glue to the dowel as well as in the hole, attach it to the piece, and hammer it in place. Now I'm ready to add my second full coat of paint to my shelving unit. The back here, I want to add glass to the top, and I don't want to paint any of the back. So I'm going to use cardboard and paper as I paint the shelving to keep from getting paint on the back. To ensure that my second full coat goes on smoothly, I'm using a 4-inch nap roller. I'm going to finish adding this final coat of paint to my shelving unit. I'm going to do any touch-ups that's necessary, and we'll come back when I'm ready to add the glass to the top shelf. Here's my mirror. I've got them from Dollar Tree. I've already measured out where I need to cut. Now, this is the first time I'm using this glass cutter, so we're just going to work with it and see if we can get this piece cut down to fit in our little section. I'm going to score the glass and tap it on the edge and see if this works. If you guys have any idea on how to do this, make sure you let me know. Kind of chipped it a bit, but I think that still will be okay. I'm going to use the Gorilla Glue to apply it to the bookcase. Since my mirror wasn't quite wide enough, I'm going to use mosaic tiles to fill in the sides. There was still a small gap between the mosaic tile and the mirror, so I added this chain blank that I got from Dollar Tree. And here's how it turned out. Here's a look at the wallpaper that I chose to use in the back of the shelving. It is a wood grain cream and gold. Actually really pretty. It's going to be a little tricky to get this inside the back of each one of the cubbies. As you know, each shelf goes up and down. So I have to maneuver getting the paper down between each one of these shelves. So let's get started. I've cut my peel and stick paper down to size, and I decided to go ahead and do the top portion of the shelving unit. Finally, the top half is done. I just need to take a straight edge razor and cut off the excess. Now I'm ready to work on the bottom half of the shelf. So I'm starting from the bottom, pushing my paper upward to the center seam. Okay, you guys can see how challenging this is. I'm gonna go ahead, get the rest of this paper in this one, do my other one, and come back for the reveal. Wish me luck. Here's both units and they are complete. I'll just let you look at them and you tell me what you think. I added the mirror to the top shelf, and I love how it turned out. Then I also added the wallpaper to the bottom. I did leave just a peek of the original color showing through. And here it is dressed up, and this is how my client intends to use both units. Now this is the portion of the video where I need your help. I need you all to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so. And you also want to make sure you hit the notification bell. Thank you all for watching and enjoy your day.